new to the channel, my name is and this channel is Channel Blue. So guys, I am filming today in my car because it's lunch hour and I've not been having a lot of time. Yeah, ne? Gross stuff. Sorry. I've not been having a lot of time to record content for y'all. So I'm just trying to maximize by recording whenever I have a little free time and just put the videos together and create some content for y'all. So today's video is basically going to be about how I passed my very first interview, like how I landed my very first interview and managed to pass it. So I'm just gonna be giving you tips on what I did because I was new at this thing. So obviously I also looked for tips elsewhere, and I'll let you guys know, and I'll put down the links below in the description box so that you guys can actually go on and try to gather as much information as you can before you enter into that interview room. So the very first tip that I'd like to give you is that this is the very first and most important one by far for me. Before I got the job, I was actually doing my morning affirmations each and every morning without fail. And you have to do it, the video says you have to do it for 21 days straight, but I've been doing it for more than that. I've done it since last year. So positive affirmations give you that positive vibes, and you go on out there ready to conquer the world full force, and you know that nothing can be against you. Like, your biggest enemy is within, and if you've conquered that, you've conquered everything. Then the second thing that I did was fasting and praying. Okay, I mean, people take these things lightly because they're like, well, maybe you don't believe in a higher being, or maybe you've tried that and you think that it doesn't work for you, but maybe you're doing it the wrong way. So I'll just put in another video on how I do my prayers and fasting. The other third step is, whenever you're going for an interview, guys, learn to move in silence. I hope you've seen my video about moving in silence. But you need to have a closer support system that can pray with you and for you. You know, those people are very important, people who always have your back no matter what. It's very difficult to actually find yourself in that stage where you're actually sure of the group of people that you're with and are working with you than against you. The fourth tip that I like to give you is always ask for help from relevant people. I don't want people to take this the wrong way. Why? Because I'm just gonna give an example, because I just feel like people are always ready to take offense in everything nowadays. I don't blame you though, but truth of the matter is, you cannot go to a poor man and ask him how to get rich. He has not achieved that yet. So what I'm saying is, we will always have a lot of people who are willing to advise us and give us advice, but the big question is, are they relevant? I had to ask advice about an interview from my mentors, people that I look up to, people who are in the same field as I am. I asked advice from somebody who had just recently come from an interview, what they got from there, and what should I be expecting, what kind of things I should be doing. And it just turns out that this person referred me to a very good YouTube channel, which I'll also put, I think I've put the description, the link in the description. So this guy will just teach you on how to answer interview questions, what kind of interview questions to expect, and you also have to put an effort to actually research around that area, the particular area that you are invested in, or that you are going to, the position you're going to be interviewed for. So you need to do some research and remember quite stuff, because if it's academic, then you need to go back to your books and just try to refresh your mind and try to understand some of the content that you've been taught. And of course, last but not least, I think one of the advices that I'll give you, or tips on how to actually pass your interview, like I passed my very first interview, is do take the advice that you get from the experts, or from people who are actually in that field, people you've managed to get information from regarding the interview. Be confident. I think those are one of the things that I was told. You need to be confident, but don't be too overconfident. You need to make sure that you're comfortable. Don't take your time, relax. Don't just answer anyhow. Think about your answer. Think about the question at hand. If you didn't hear the question, please ask for them to repeat it again, and take your time. Not too long, but take your time in trying to actually digest the question and find a way to navigate around the question. And I think one last important thing about the tips for the interview is that after I got the interview, I knew that I was grateful and that I deserved this. Like I was saying, when you do your affirmations, you're putting positive vibes and all that. But what I'm saying right now is, after you get that interview, be grateful for that opportunity that you've gotten the interview. I was with other people that I knew that were part of the interviewees. Like I was, it is interviewees, right? Yes. So like I knew them, and like they didn't make it, but I've been there to say, be encouraged. Like you had to go through that, and you've come so far to get to that point. So that's that. Like, just be grateful for every opportunity that you're gonna get, and try and use and utilize each and every opportunity that comes your way.